Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking and welcome to the part 8 of my free-for-all no quitters game, playing as the Netherlands. So again, if you didn't follow the earlier parts, this part of the commentary is added after the actual game and quite a bit of time after the actual game. As you can probably hear, I'm still not fully recovered from my illness, but getting there, so still hope you will not mind a little bit low quality of my voice and some random noises like this one. Alright, what's going on in here? I'm getting my research labs up. I am really hoping for Statue of Liberty. I think this wonder is great, especially and buffing Memphis up. I want to grow this city as much as possible. This is the only city that has observatory, so it's kind of reasonable to get as much population in Memphis as possible. Same goes for my capital. Now, the reason Statue of Liberty is a cool wonder is, especially when you go so tall, every specialist gets you a hammer, and on top of that you get free social policies. Social policies are very strong. I mean, they were strong in Gods and Kings and Vanilla Civ, but in Brave New World they are even more stronger in my opinion, because you got so much more ideology tenants to fill up, and actually the social policy trees are just great. So social policies just, well, they are so much stronger right now. Right, my spy is finally getting there. I'm just gonna wait for for him to rig one more election and try a coup, make a coup. So I will throw out, I think in Bratislava it was Greece, the first city-state that I want to take away from Greece. I want to take away as much city-states as possible from him, just because he's Greece, and not only just because he's Greece, but because at some point of the game I will have to go to war with him. Oh, hello, kitty. I will have to go to war with him, and having those city-states, not having them at war with me is that much better to wage war against someone. Still one more turn for Statue of Liberty, and I've got oil. That's good. Right, oil, and perfect. 7 oil. Awesome. Okay, get a farm in here. City-states messages. Another oil. How much? I didn't get a glimpse of how much. And Zulus did finish Brandenburg Gate. That's cool. I love that wonder so much. Brandenburg Gate is so great. And now on top of you get autocracy. I think it's actually possible to get level 4 promotions. And you don't need Alcambra to actually do it. I mean, like barracks, armory, military academy, Brandenburg Gate, and autocracy. And I think you're gonna miss a tiny little bit to the default promotion. But you can get the 3rd promotion. So that's great in my opinion. You can get like bombers with heal instantly. That's just great. Right, where am I going to go with this stick? Why am I actually going for refrigeration? Can you explain that to me? What? Yours, why do you want refrigeration, mate? Okay, Statue of Liberty goes to? Yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome. I'm surprised. I'm seriously surprised that I managed to get that. Now, rationals, I don't think free thought is needed now. I think, yeah, exactly, go production. Yes, go production for units. That's more important. Yes. at this point, when I'm slowly reaching the technologies that I actually need to start my military campaign. How much oil? There's oil. When I'm starting the military campaign, I just don't need those two tenants. I mean, those two social policies rationality. It's much better to just get the social policies and freedom and get that production boost. That's 25% production boost for military units. That's awesome. That's huge. That's really huge and very underestimated. What I actually mean, like, people tend to go freedom, and typically someone just rush freedoms, and for the second tenant they pick those 6 foreign legions, just because it comes at a tech when you actually don't have that much military. I mean, like, if you are able to get 3 factories quickly and you have a social policy ready, basically at the point of artillery, cavalry, Gatling guns, just before public schools, you are able to get 6 foreign legions. They are 42 combat strength, but still, instantly 6 foreign legions with 40 combat strength, and I think they have 20% boost outside borders. So they basically have 50 combat strength when you're at Gatling guns and cavalry and artillery. So that's just great. I mean, like, it's really cool to defend, or I mean, like, to build up your strategy about freedom, reaching freedom quickly, and getting getting those foreign legions for defense or for attack, for final push, or just to have in defense. So it's pretty strong tenant. That's a pretty strong tenant. Am I actually making archaeologist? Yes, I do. So I'm actually making archaeologist to get some archaeological digs in my lands. I wonder what's the point. I don't think, I'm like, archaeological digs are not bad. I mean, like, they provide you free culture and free tourism after all. So what's not to like about them? Extra culture and extra tourism always nice, especially if there are some different ideologies in the world. That's just great. XCOM. Yeah, exactly. Bisky is probably getting XCOM. Don't know, 77%. No, I don't think yet, but soon. But I'm kind of, I want to make him. Yeah, I want to make him worried. If he has his plans, well, if he has some sort of plans, he just wrote, we'll see. If he has some plans, I want to speed them up just a tiny little bit and make him more worried. So, oh, nice one. Maxim has just finished Hubble Space Telescope. That's actually impressive. I mean, like, in a situation, as I said, Bisky was, Greece is the leader of this game all the time with his great technology and all that good stuff. So, actually, Maxim Zulus pulling off Hubble Telescope, that's great. That Hubble Telescope did not go for Greece. That's actually a very lucky turn of events, because those 2 extra scientists early on not going to the tech leader balance things up just a little bit more, and I hugely like that idea. Celts has adopted ideology. Oh, that's not good, Celts. So as I said, Celts definitely not doing that great in this game. Same goes for Assyria. But we are far away in technology, and the only hope is that Greece and Zulus will engage in combat for at least a couple of turns, so I will be able to get some crucial technologies to be able to fend off XCOM, because XCOM will most probably come to my land as well. Bomb shelters? Do I want bomb shelters? Stealth? I got plans, alright. It looks like I have huge plans for this game with the tech tree. Probably too much, but okay. I still don't know why did I get refrigeration. Honestly, I have no idea what's up with that. Arsenal, yeah, Arsenal would be nice. Thank you. I want to buff up my defenses, especially in my capital, just because XCOMs are going to be in here. So I want to surround my capital right now. So only one XCOM can land, or preferably no XCOM can land in my capital. Just keep that in mind. To land an XCOM, you need to they need to have some vision where they can land. So basically, if they do not have the vision, they cannot land. So a spy grants you only vision to 1 tile radius around the city. So if you surround your cities with units, there's no way for enemy players to drop XCOM on you. And he's definitely going for XCOM. He's just making paratroopers for instant upgrades, and XCOMs will come and play. Somebody, I think there was Shumi, NQ Shumi, or someone actually wrote that XCOM is kinda, how he described it, it's a cheap science victory. Because if you're the science leader, you get to XCOM first. And they are so powerful unit. So basically you do not have to worry. Most of the time it's just enough to get paratroopers. Then get to XCOM technology and basically you upgrade those paratroopers and you're ready to go. If you have a huge technological advantage, most of the time you can sneak it on someone and get a win, because it's very hard to defend. If somebody just not prepares defense, get defensive buildings up and all that good stuff in their cities, basically at this stage of the game, a combat strength city can have a combat strength of 60, 70. So if you're able to have a double promoted XCOM, that's 110 plus 30, so that's around 33. That's 143 combat strength versus 70 combat strength city. So guess the outcome of that. And especially that even if you get infantry, you will have a hard time to defend, especially if you're up against 6 or more XCOMs, and it's quite easy to get a lot of paratroopers and upgrade them. They're super extra cheap to upgrade paratroopers to XCOMs. So if you build up paratroopers, you can get a rush with XCOM. It's pretty common. It's actually pretty common right now to have an XCOM rush, so-called XCOM rush, because they are such a powerful unit, and you do not have to move all them up. You just drop them, and if you drop one, you can drop a lot of them, and you get instant pillage. They move around like cavalry and all that stuff. So basically, XCOMs are a very, very strong unit, and it's much cheaper at the moment to just build up paratroopers, upgrade them to XCOMs, than actually try to do it with any other troops. Just because, well, bombers are cool, but for bombers to work, first of all, you need to hard build them. Well, paratroopers you need to hard build too, but bombers you need to build quite a lot of them. People are able to defend against bombers. You cannot defend against stealth bombers, but for stealth bombers you then need aluminium, and stealth bombers are around the same tech pot. Like, you need the same tech amount as for XCOM. So just getting to XCOM is so much cheaper and quicker, because still stealth bombers has only 20 range. So if you want to take out someone's capital that's 30 tiles away, you cannot do it with stealth bombers, right? You still need to get there, so you need to take a city, you need to move your troops and all that good stuff. With XCOM, you just drop them on someone, baby, and you fire those plasma rifles. I actually am wondering why the heck those XCOMs in Civilization has plasma rifles. I'm like, okay, do you see any aliens around? So if we get XCOM, why are they not with at least, okay, laser rifles, that's fine, but plasma rifles? Come on, shoot, in Titan armor? Nah, really, Thraxis. You're adding XCOM, fine. But you see aliens, maybe do a random event, I mean like alien invasion of the civilization, fine. If you get XCOM with plasma rifles, they had to take those plasma rifles from somewhere, and Titan armor, come on, you messed that up just a tiny little bit, in my opinion. On top of not being that balanced with XCOM, changing the late game balance, absolutely, of the game. Well, you basically messed up the story, alright? Plasma rifles and Titan armors, no. Normal armor, fine. Laser rifles, fine, alright. Giant dead robots, blah blah blah. But plasma rifles, come on. I'm like, do you see spaceships running around anywhere? Alright, but let's get to the game. What do you want in my capital? I don't have walls. Oh my goodness, how did that happen? Alright, did I make Alhambra or Himeji? I think I made Himeji Castle, right? I believe so. It's actually cool. It will help me defend. Broadcast towers, no. Stadium. I don't need the happiness right now, but I am building. I know I do need build. Alright, I need the happiness. I forgot about that. I actually trade a lot of happiness, so I need that happiness to get ready for. So I need to get ready for war, basically, because it's gonna come. It's gonna come, and I will lose that happiness from trade routes. So just to stay on top of my happiness. Oh, that's actually cool. That's actually cool that he rushed Hubble telescope. He basically forfeit plastics. Nah, or maybe he just got it right now. But what he did is, I think he forfeited plastics to burn those great sciences that to get to Hubble. So actually, he took one for the team, because that slowed him down, not going for research labs first. I already have research labs, so that slowed him down, just to get Hubble telescope, so Greece wouldn't take it. That's actually cool. I like that. Am I gonna burn those scientists right now? Do I need that? It's probably time. I'm so far away in technology tree. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so far behind. This is what you get when you have a war early on, and oh, Edinburgh is going down. Bye bye, Celts. Bye bye, Celts. Those bombers are too great. So actually, Greece decided to take out Celts first, which is basically good because gives a little bit more time for Zulus to prepare a defense. Well, we shall see how that works out. But well, as you can see, Celts just a couple of turns and he's down. Basically, yeah. So Celts did not work that well in this game. I had a hard time, it would seem, with everything. And he is fast at points, but as I said, points don't matter that much. It all comes to the production and technology and good timings. Right, do we have and choose archaeology dig? Or he's going to lose the create Malacca artifact. Create Egyptian artifact. Hello, Enki Sultan. Thank you for your artifacts. Alright, we've got Egyptian artifact. That's nice. Oh, right, because that removed. Alright, Celts has lost its capital. Alright, so basically, GG, son of birds. Thank you for the game. Better luck next time. So Greece basically killed Celts very quickly. So presumably the next target is Zulus, hopefully. I still hope that he will hold true. Oh, heroic epic, yay! He will hold true to the deal that we made, and he will attack Celts first. He will attack the Zulus first. Am I actually making a garden and not working research lab slot? Come on, Yoruus, research lab slot. Thank you. Phew. Like, come on, you're making a garden and not making full of the research labs. Scientific slots, that's great. No. 400, around 742. I should be getting at least like 6k. 6k science out of one great scientist. No, that's alright, I did burn him. Right, I need railroads to get that production boost ASAP. I don't think that great scientist was such a great idea, but what I think is I kind of feel a tiny little bit pressurized right now. I do have that oil, and I probably need to start making troops, especially bombers, because as I said, I cannot well, I cannot rely on that they will fight all the time and nobody will actually come at me and try to attack me. Like at this point of the game, with such a huge mobility of armies, even normal tanks you can basically get in here. Oh, look at his hammer advantage, nice one. So you can basically get anywhere you want pretty quickly, so it doesn't matter where are you exactly on the map, you need to be prepared. Almaty has declared war on Maxim. Right, social policy. I think I need happiness, right? Happiness? Happiness. Local happiness from every national wonder. Oh, chance of rigging election? No? Okay, so what will I get? Production boost for land units. Not bad. And an extra great general. Actually, a great general is a good way to defend against XCOM. If you are able to plant a great general close to your city, it's actually great, because if XCOM will land, they will take damage. And the unit that is fortified, they will has much more combat strength, and the nice, you know, the ZOG, the zone of control. So actually XCOM can move, will move slower. So it's actually a great idea to surround your capital with a well-placed citadel if you're expecting XCOM. I will be getting to ballistics soon, so I should be getting machine guns. With machine guns, I should be able to defend if XCOM will actually get to my land. I'm like, still technology-wise, I'm like, come on. I'm barely reaching atomic era and they are already at XCOM. Come on. That's not optimistic. But as I said, I am hoping that the war between Zulus and Greece will happen, and it will give me just enough time to use my production to prepare a lot of units and try to do good with them. Deal? Maxim, alright, we like to trade with you. Bisky has entered information era. Okay. So he's slowly getting there. He's slowly getting there. Probably getting those XCOM soon. Cube 70%. Nah. Rig election just a little bit more. I don't know why. I was not that lucky with the cube thingy in my previous games. My spies died like flies. I really hope that in this game I will have a slightly better chance. I mean, like in the previous game I was like 75% chance. I'm like 75% chance. It's a great chance, right? And they like died. died. So hopefully this time this will work better. Now armory, yes please. About the planes, it's pretty good before you will start making planes to get barracks, armory, and military academy up. I like to do that just because you don't reach the level 3 instantly, but you're like 2 or 3 shots away from level 3, and level 3 gives you logistics. Not logistics, or well, the promotion that allows your planes to heal even if they move. So that's one hell of a great promotion. There's one great promotion to have. I mean, like, it's crucial on your bombers to have that promotion, because each and every time when they attack, they do take damage. So having that heal promotion works wonders. Allows you to get much more damage on enemy units. So basically it's crucial if you plan on any bombers attacks. It's just so important to get very well promoted bombers, so they will get that heal instantly, and when they get the heal, then it's not that far away from evasion. Basically, if you have evasion, you are able to survive even an interception. With a great war bomber, you are able to survive an interception from a fighter. That's great when you have evasion. So those are very crucial techs. Same goes for your fighters. I mean, like 3 planes and fighters. You would like to get sweeps as soon as possible. I know that sometimes it's just you need range promotion because targets are so far away, but if you are in range, try to get healing promotion first, evasion, and then other promotions. And for your fighters, just sweep. Probably would need sweep and range to actually reach your targets and sweep effectively, but well, it's kind of, air combat is kind of tricky. I probably should make a video about air combat. Yeah, it's because it's kind of tricky. You need a lot of things, and well, it's actually abusive. I played a game. I don't know if I will be able to upload that game. Actually, we shall see. Or did I actually have that recorded? Well, basically, I had a lot of planes, and it was a lot of air combat happening, and I think I was playing against Twinson, and he was kind of abusive a little bit about the mechanics of air combat, because you've got your fighters and you use the sweep command. So basically, if somebody is on interception, Coop, woof, that was close. Awesome. So Bratislava Coop has been successful. I think I'm gonna leave him on rigging election. Will I? Yeah, we'll leave him on rigging election just to get some more, and I will probably send him somewhere else. To Zurich. Yeah, Zurich. Probably to Zurich. So about the air combo, what he did is he waited, I mean, like till almost the last turn. So if I made a sweep, I bombed. I made a sweep. Then I used the bomber, and then he put a fighter on interception. So basically, when you sweep, you think like, alright, he used up all the interceptions. But then, surprise, yeah, your bomber gets shot down. I was so disappointed about that, because I think that's pretty abusive, because it makes your fighters useless. Because you make a sweep, and then like what, you wait. You wait, and he like puts interception at the last second, or you bomb, then he puts an interception. So it's so abusive. I didn't like that combat at all. I'm like, if you use interception, just use it. I mean, like, be fair about air combat, because you can abuse the game mechanics in here pretty extensively. So I think I will have to talk about the rules of air combat in NQ just a tiny little bit to adjust it. Right, so well, basically my capital is surrounded right now, so I shouldn't be afraid about XCOM dropping on me. I'm like, of course, if you would like drop 10 XCOMs, 20 XCOMs in here, I would be in huge troubles, but I'm not going to be surprised just by 6 XCOMs dropping on top of my capital. My capital is definitely surrounded, so I should be fine. And look at his army strength, he's already first, so probably he just reached XCOM, and XCOM madness will commence, I would say. XCOM madness will commence. My golden age ends. No, I need that golden age. Sadly, I have gold problems. Suddenly I have gold problems, but this city has grown nicely, and look at that food, 48 food, finally. I don't think you need hospital. You need? Alright. Okay, I'll make the hospital. I think it's kinda, I kinda know, I get down, come on, yours, try to say it correctly. I get the idea about getting hospitals. Hospitals allow you to work as much production and specialist slots as possible, so I'm trying to reach the happiness limit. Most probably I'm just trying to reach the happiness limit, or some sort of, like a population in my cities that I will just stop and use as much production and specialist slots as possible, and just focus on the war effort. Most probably that's the idea. And hospitals just frees you one population from the food slots, at least one population from a food slot, so that's great. Am I actually having all the tiles work? No. Or am I trying? Right. What I'm trying to do is, yeah, I don't want to get a great engineer. So I should probably use it on a market slot. Yeah, bank, specialist slot. I kind of want a great scientist first, before great engineer. There's no much I can actually use the great engineer on. Musicians Guild? I mean, like, Musicians Guild? Why would I build a Musicians Guild? What's up with that? Time to make troops, Yoruus, come on. You're gonna have XCOMs on you soon, and you're not making troops. That's kind of risky. I'm really playing on luck this time, in my opinion, just from watching this game. I mean, like, with such a leader like Greece, well, I mean, like, it has some cool, I mean, like, good sides, I guess, because I kind of know at this stage of the game I probably cannot compete with him. I just need a tiny little bit more economic buildings to have as much production as possible and be ready to produce military units and get to crucial technologies. So I kind of risk being, especially that I have that deal with him, so I kind of probably risk the breaking of his deal and attacking me just to have that economic edge, to be able to crank out as much economy as possible before I will start making units. I guess that's my reasoning. That's why I'm not making units right now and still focusing on economy buildings. I hope it will work out well, though. Like, if I looked at a game that I actually did not play, I would say, like, oh man, this guy is in so much trouble. Yeah, this guy is in so much trouble. Opera House, don't. I don't have aluminium. What? Could I have at least a tiny little bit of aluminium? Yeah, recycling centers. Am I actually gonna go for recycling centers? I will? Okay, cool. Another problem. I need aluminium. So recycling centers are a must. Gonna burn? Yeah, great scientist, go. Do I have uranium? I do. Yes, I do. That's awesome. That's awesome, actually. Though I'm not a huge fan of nuclear weapons. I actually hate them personally. But sometimes they are just needed. They are just needed. Probably, yeah. I'm gonna go for nukes. Or will I not go for nukes? Come on. Yes, I will go for nukes. Come on, that suspension is killing me. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So unreachable to Lundi. Okay, first goal. So still getting the economy up. Lundi is not reachable. Yerevan declared war on Bisky. So they actually do have the war. Come on, Yoruus, go there. Please show us the capital of Zulus, please. Would you be so kind? Right, this part will end soon, so thank you very much for watching, and see you in a second. Best wishes. Yoruus out.